Hi everyone, I'm Cinder89. Welcome back to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. As we finish up Chapter 12, The Fight for Brule. Hope amid the wreckage.
Well, that's it, Welkin. No sign of the enemy here either. I searched all over. Looks like they've cleared out of Brule.
That's good. We finally recovered possession of our old homestead.
Yeah. But if Isara saw it as it is now, I think she'd feel sad. I mean, look at it. Empty of all the people who lived here, the mill just barely standing.
Huh? Look at that!
Welkin? What is it? What do you see?
Look! A lion's paw!
Is it the same one?
Mm-hmm. It's the flower that you planted that day. When we'd first met each other. It took root and grew in this soil. And now it's flourishing.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what you said? That there's more going on in this world than just people killing people? There are new lives all around. New things being born, even in the middle of war.
I was right. And if I let myself get depressed, well, Isara wouldn't want that. Once this war's over and we come home, we'll just have to rebuild it. We'll rebuild all of it, every last building.
Yes, we will. And we'll show Martha's little boy. We'll show him the town where he was born.
Yeah.
I love that the lion's paw is there to harken back all the way to the first chapter. And after we kick the Empire out, we'll just have to rebuild Brule. Episode 5, The Approaching Clash.
The liberation of Brule was a success. Excellent work, soldiers. Lieutenant Gunther, do you have anything further to report?
Yes, Captain. Through this op, we've found a new goal to strive towards.
Very good. And Faldio, you're back from your leave. Feeling rested and ready?
Yes, Captain. I'm ready.
Good. We're receiving reports of major shifts along the front lines. Imperial forces previously posted all over the country are gathering at one point. The Nagyar Plain in northeastern Gallia. Our forces are being directed there as well.
Does that mean we're expecting a major clash at Nagyar, Captain?
It's very probable. This battle is going to decide Gallia's fate one way or another. After a brief rest, the militia move out to Nagyar. I want all of you rested in the meantime. You're dismissed.
Episode 6, Once the War is Over.
So what you're saying is, the next battle is so critical, it could actually determine how the rest of the war goes.
Yeah. Both for us and them. The opposing armies are assembling their forces at Nagyar. It'll be the biggest battle we've fought yet. The biggest battle of the war.
That means more things we love will be destroyed. More people we care about will be taken away.
There are some things we lose that never get returned. That's the world. Everything around us is in flux. The old Brule, the town we used to know, Isara. we've lost them forever.
Welkin.
But it's like you said, Alicia. We build new things as we lose the old. If we can win this battle at Nagyar, we can push the Empire all the way back to Northeast Gallia. If that happens, then victory will be right around the corner. And once the war's over, the real work will start. We'll build a new mill plaza. In fact, we'll build a whole new town.
Right. And I'll be there to help you. You know, it's funny. Whenever I talk to you, I feel like everything's going to be fine.
Yeah? Well, you're the only reason I haven't completely lost it, Alicia.
Really? Thank you, Welkin. Me too. I'm glad we were able to meet and work together. Hey, Welkin?
What is it?
Once this war is all over, there's something I want to tell you.
Anything?
Chapter 13. The Clash at Nagyar.
Again, the game and their scenes and characters and music. I don't think I've ever touched on the music. The music is excellent in this game. The music always fits the mood. Especially the Rosie singing part, which just, of course, phenomenal and so soulful. I hope you see why I love this game. It's just great all the way around between characters and the interaction between them. Music, gameplay, the very unique gameplay going from turn-based to real-time, back to turn-based. The orders command, which I know I haven't used too many orders, but never forget about them. They're very handy, very useful. Let's see. We have a new skirmish. The Marbury Shore. Yes, you can now do the Marbury Shore as a skirmish. I'm pretty sure the gun emplacements are still there. Don't hold me to that. I'm not 100% sure. If they are, I would recommend not doing the Marbury Shore, no matter how much EXP you get, just because it's annoying. Let's see. Let's get up to the map and then we'll check R&D and all that good stuff. As everybody put it, the huge big battle that will determine the fate of this war. Because this will be a turning point either way, because both armies are amassing here. The Clash at Nagyar. Episode 1, On the Eve of Battle.
After wresting it from the Empire's control, Squad 7 left Brule for Nagyar, the stage for this war's grandest battle. Even as they traveled, an increasing number of soldiers streamed into both camps. Both sides braced to feel the brunt of the other's army in the fight for all of Gallia.
General, as I've said 100 times now, I strongly recommend a change of tactics. With the disparity in numbers, it's lunacy to send the Gallian forces on an all-out attack. We'd stand better chances centered around our defensive holdings, fending off advances.
The enemy have gathered in one place for us. We can't let this chance slip by. If we win this one battle, we'll be able to kick those imps out of Gallia for good.
General, we lack the manpower to break through an enemy force that large.
If we're short on soldiers, why aren't you out drafting more farmhands for us?
Do you honestly plan to let our countrymen die needlessly out there?
When attacked, if not now, Varrot, we will win this battle. We must. We'll throw everything Gallia's got at them. A few casualties are going to be inevitable. If you've got time to sit there fretting, go light a fire under those yokels of yours.
Understood. I will do my best.
The return of the idiot loser Damon.
Sorry I'm late.
We deploying?
We're still on standby. I'm figuring we'll get the order to move out a bit past noon.
Gotcha!
Is everybody ready to go?
All set and waiting for the word. But it sure looks like the enemy's got us in numbers.
They do. The invading front's nearly all here. This one's gonna be a major battle.
I've made my peace with it and all, but seeing them all lined up out there is heavy.
Guys, can I say something? I grew up in an orphanage. I don't have a family, and I always thought I was alone. But Welkin showed me I was wrong. That I wasn't alone at all. Not anymore. The Sevens are... You guys are my family now.
The squad's your family.
Before a big battle like this, it's scary. I figure I feel just like all of you do. But when I think I'm here alongside my family, I feel strong enough to fight.
Family, huh? My old folks are gone, and I got no siblings, but I bet this is what it's like. Of course, any siblings of mine would have grown up a lot better acting than you lot.
Sounds odd to say it, but you're right. And I bet Isara's watching over us all.
All right, let's go do this.
Yeah, let's go put holes in those tanks.
Yeah, then let's all come back here together.
We'll get through this fight and see Gallia free again on the other side.
Alright, Squad 7's ready? Episode 2, let's see what's happening on the other side. The Iron-Willed Valkyria.
Your Grace, all troops have arrived at Nagyar in adopted combat positions. This time we'll crush their feeble army and see your Grace to the doorstep of Randgries.
Make it so. Silvaria, you have never failed me in your loyalties thus far. I exist because you exist, one aside the other. You go with my trust.
Sir, your Grace, you are too kind. I was a worthless wretch before you brought me into the light of your Grace's company. Estranged from my parents before I could know them, thrown into that research facility. The object of heinous experiments and deprived of human contact. But your Grace took me from that place, raised me to be a human before Valkyria.
Then awaken the powers within you. I betrayed the trust you placed in me.
No, Grace. Once I learned that the Valkyria's powers stir only when the body faces death. I didn't hesitate a moment. I would gladly pierce this breast again, even now. When you granted me the shield and the lance from the ruins, I became Valkyria only for you. Never until then had I thought to feel pride in the Valkyria's blood within me.
Now is the time to show the world the power that blood holds. Go forth, Selvaria. Bring victory to my army.
Yes, sir!
Keep all of that in mind. Episode 3, Selvaria, Destroyer. No, seriously, keep everything you learned from that episode in mind.
Tanks at 015. Gallian forces approaching. Approximately 2 regiments.
Silly fools. Now feel the power of the Valkyria. My Lord Maximilian, this time we will win. I promise you.
And that does not bode well for us. Showdown at Nagyar. 1. Yes, you see the 1 in parentheses. This chapter goes on a bit longer than these 2 pages. But that'll be for next episode. This episode, we need to get prepared for said showdown at Nagyar. This mission is no joke. From all the hype and how everybody's been talking about it, be prepared. Plus, Severia's on the field. We know how well that went last time. Alright. Let's do... Let's go to the training field.
Welcome to your...
Lancer to 9.
Hey! Good.
Lancer to 10.
Fight!
And time to get elite Lancers.
You're... Good. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers.
Class up.
Congratulations, Lancers! As of today, you are elites!
Yay. And we'll get started on engineers. They'll be next. Alright. Now you may be wondering, okay, what did that do? Well, they got your typical additional AP. Which is good for an elite Lancer. They could definitely use the additional AP. Let's go to the R&D facility. see what we got. Let's do the rifles first. Yes, we have accuracy boost 7. Built that.
All set for you, bro. It's done.
At this point, the gun takes a really different look. I like it. Machine guns, no, still no clip size increase, so... Anti-tank lances. We do have a new one. Firepower boost 6, which is nice. You may be wondering, however, hey, what's this over here? With their promotion to Lancer Elites, they don't have to carry this anti-tank lance anymore, which is really for anti-tanks. Your Lancers now have another option. They can take a mortar lance. I'll go ahead and buy this one. What the mortar lance does is it replaces the anti-tank shell on the lance with a mortar shot. As you see, versus personnel 320, versus armor 300. It doesn't have. It's not used against tanks. Its use is against personnel. It will act like a mortar shot from a tank, although I don't think it'll have quite the area of effect. But much more destructive than a grenade. You could use your Lancers as, well, mobile small mortars. It's pretty cool, honestly. You have to think about your Lancers in a completely different light if you decide to take these enhanced mortars. Upgrade them, and you can see that the versus personnel and armor will continue to go up. That way you could do a little bit of damage to the Lancers. But it's really nice to take out shock troopers and things and other infantry of the like. Only one shot, just like a Lancer, just like the anti-tank lances. It's neat if you want to field both like an anti-tank person like Largo and then give somebody a mortar lance. It's there. It's interesting. I really haven't used them that much. I think it's a really cool idea. Give it a try yourself. Just remember which people have the actual anti-tank and which people have mortars, because the mortars aren't going to really do anything to tanks. That's what these are for. So just keep that in mind. Sniper rifles. Nope. We don't have the next in the line, so we're just going to go ahead and keep the GSR, the Galleon 3 model on Catherine. No additional flamethrower. No additional grenade. Ooh, uniform upgrade. We'll take that. Means there's probably a blast suit upgrade. Yes. I think they always get their upgrades at the same time. Alright, next. The Edelweiss. Nothing. Darn. I was hoping for that. For enhanced body upgrade. More HP. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. And the Shamrock. Nope. No firepower upgrades. Alright. After the first showdown at Nagyar, before you go into the next mission, I suggest coming back to R&D and looking again. There might be upgrades. I don't remember. But it would be worth looking at. Okay. Let's see. We can always check the writing on the wall real quick. Border town brew reclaimed and historical artifacts stolen. Both are good reads. Actually, all of these are good reads. I know I have been doing it, and that's just for the sake of time for the LP. Because it is a Let's Play. I've only shown off some of the really big ones that I think, but they're all worth reading. Again, if you really want to get into the world and everything, read them all. I know I did, just because the game is so fantastic. I ended up just really reading everything I could here at Castlefront Street and the glossary tabs. Awesome. No, still the Squad 7 R&R. I don't even know if there are really that many writing on the walls, to be honest, of these. I decided to do the Squad 7 R&R at the after the game, if you want to see it. Like I said, it's super fan service. That's all it is, really. But I decided to do that at the end of the LP. The Squad 7 R&R takes place when Asara is still alive. So I want to push forward with the story, and I'll do that one at the, like I said, after the story and everything is over. Just as like a bonus treat, I guess. And I don't have the EXP for the War Cemetery. Alright. Our break tab has been updated. I'm gonna end this episode here. Next time, Showdown at Nagyar 1. If I remember right, these stages are tough, so be prepared. I'll save here. Okay. Until next time. As just brace yourself for the Showdown at Nagyar part. It's pretty tough if I remember right. Until then, I'm Cinder89. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.